Yeah, Chris Brown, just put out just recorded a bunch of music.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the USC Trojans. EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Feeling this like that? Huh?
You just get lost.
Just tell me on some white Chris Brown shit like that. Yeah, basically.
Top level.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Oh.
Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Four wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wide out. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format.
Damn, he can't get that on the Hampton for real.
Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Throws to the tight end.
Oh my God.
Beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Just keep slinging it. Buying some time. Gonna try, and that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Gonna be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket. But the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by his quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left.
Oh, wow.
Connection. He's loose down the left side. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
Big guy was in the future.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. Snag in the middle. It's Farmer. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Trojans in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Fox. Right down the middle. Working on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Hey, what the fuck?
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jordan. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They
Oh
want to
my
break up the
God.
tempo.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The option look. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed. They have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside.
Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
Looking to throw in St. Clair. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He's knocked down, but what a way to come up with the interception.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off. And what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory. He jumps the route, he intercepts it, returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
The Trojans have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Right out trying to get it in. Touchdown, USC! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He is denied, and they will not be able to take the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Really no.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air in St. Clair. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on on second down. He's got him. Got room at the 35. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So he just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Pocket breaking down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's St. Clair. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And how about the work-up run by that big defensive line? Right back to the well. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Buckeyes need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Motion from the back. The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Rushes on him. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Oh, yeah.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wants to change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. At the 35, he's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Turns it on in midfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
To throw, it's Fox. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Steps away to find some room. Looking left.
Oh,
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
oh,
Can't
come on.
long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right.
That's
Someone
wild.
just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh, yeah.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. Gets it out quickly.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the 1st down.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll take it himself. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the leads. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Fox. On target.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Rolling right, going deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh,
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Quarterback making checks. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
It'll be third and long. Gets the back moving. On third down, going up top. Hit as he throws. And here's the third interception of the night. Looking for more room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant
I guess
gap
it could still really
between
could
these
still
two
call
teams
I
right
was
now.
out of time.
No
I
doubt, when your
wasn't able to
defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw. It's Fox. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
That's great.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's St. Clair.
Oh my God.
The throw down the gut falls to the grass.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Makes a grab on the shot. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern Miss put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Eagles in some time. Heck of a showing by the boys from Hattiesburg. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
What's the first that got me?
After getting
like
knocked back
first,
to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Fox.
It was cool when she
Right
saw
on the money. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good game on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Breaks the tackle. The Trojans get enough to move the chains.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? You see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cox. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
The Trojans are flying down the field. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. give to the running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just a little off. Incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wide out. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
It's to the whole 2 people part
Now
of it.
facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He uncorks one deep. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I like it. It's like laying up on a par 5. There's no time and no place for that. We don't need that, all right? Take your shots. It's 3rd and long. I don't need to throw it 17 yards short of the stick. Nice job taking a shot down the field, trying to get the first down through the interception, but no harm.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Punch it out of the air. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, we're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Ooh.
It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line.
That led to a
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pulls it in down the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made. But it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And there is no question they should just keep letting this guy throw the ball. He's 5 for 5 on this drive. They've only run 5 offensive plays, and he's already got him down here by the goal line. Let him keep chucking it.
The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Bringing the heat. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. FIU handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown and what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. A busy day in CUSA and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The sure hands, it's Porter. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
Touch on that one, and it's incomplete.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Quarterback keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with the lone back. Picks up the 1st down. At the 45, on his way. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Charcoal, charcoal.
They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Headed to the end zone. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Looking for the two-point try. Tight end now in motion. Trying to punch it in. He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the two. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Finds his man, it's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Stands in and takes the hit. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that